Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us here once more at Zach Baglin Collectibles. We are excited to join you because finally today is that day. The day that we open up our jumbo box. It's almost been a week since we received this. And as you know, we've opened quite a few of the variations of 20, 25, 26 TOPPS NBA basketball flagship. We've opened up fat packs, value boxes, a hobby box, and hanger boxes. So now we have the jumbo box to open up and still waiting in the wings, following closely behind with our delivery of, I believe, the mega holiday boxes. All right, that's coming before the regular mega boxes, and we also have a Fanatics exclusive value box that'll be coming. But our focus today will be on this jumbo box. So we paid $230 for the opportunity to get one auto and one relic. Okay, so I've opened up quite a few videos. I've seen quite a few videos, and I've seen quite a few hits. So hopefully we will also be part of the hit parade. So there are 10 packs per box, 40 cards per pack, and as you know, we're chasing this guy, Cooper Flag, as well as some nice autos. So let's get to it. So as you know, in our hobby box, we were not too impressed with the Ben Shepherd auto that we pulled. And we ended up pulling a auto from a value box, which ended up being Isaiah Collier, as well as a separate relic from a value box. So at least with us, it seems like there is a lot of value in the value boxes. Seems like we can get some of the same hits that you should find in hobby boxes and jumbo boxes in a value box. So these are the two packs that we'll be opening up at the end. As you can see, these are quite thick. So we're going to get a lot of base. We're going to get a lot of, hopefully, hits. As we take this out. So let's get to it. All right, here we go. Let's start with the right side for a change. Normally we start on the left, the right. So hopefully it's not anticlimactic and we get the auto. And it usually is in that left side of the box. So hopefully we don't get it too soon, a little slow roll. But if we get someone good like a Cooper Flag auto, we're going to sound that alarm. All right, so here we go. Pack number 1. First jumbo box opening. Did I mention how much I paid for this? I paid on release day, or pre-order day, I should say. When it was dropped, I was able to grab 2. 1 to hold and 1 to rip open with the opportunity, because Cooper Flag is hopefully this year's Victor Wembanyama. In terms of value of the cards, I paid $230. So since then, I know it's skyrocketed to $500, or if not $400. So hopefully we will get our money's worth. All right, so here we go. So as you know, we got to switch back and forth between vertical and horizontal. There is a LeBron James base. So hopefully we are going to get bangers. Cooper Flag, any base card, we'll take it. I haven't seen the latest comp. There's Victor, who's just balling out this year. I haven't seen the comps, but I know that lately Cooper Flag cards were getting anywhere from $10 to $20 on the resale market for his base rookie. All right, what you see in the background there. Steph Castle. So if you're going to get some repeats, I wouldn't mind getting a few of those Cooper Flags. So as you know, this product is popular, especially the hobby box, because the price point. All right, this is what did I just say? It was what, $230, and I believe the hobby box was $110. And you know, with Panini running the show the past few years, good luck on finding a hobby box for $110. All right, so it looks like we're going to get some action here. So we've got a few cards that we need to flip over, which we will do. All right, we are going to start right here with a rookie on this glitter. of Kaman Malawak, who is a project in regards to his development. All right, so we will take that. And we have a Rise to Stardom of Dylan Harper. We will take that. We'll sleeve that up. Dylan Harper's looking strong as well as a rookie. He is the number 2 pick. So he is hopefully someone that will continue. His star will rise, as they say. All right, we have CJ McCollum on the foil. And it looks like we have, oh, we already got that one. We already saw that. So that's what we got in this pack. All right, in terms of the, so we're going to get our rookies, okay? This is where we can hopefully find a rookie base of Cooper Flag, all right? Or we can get VJ Edgecombe, Dylan Harper. I don't think we've pulled a Dylan Harper base rookie yet. All right, so those are our rookies. We got the Vets, Old School, Shaq. There's another rookie. We've gotten these cards before. We've got many Hanson Yang cards. We've got Jeremiah Fierce. Like I said, Norman Cooper Flag is to follow, but not in this case. Or actually, Cooper Flag comes before we pull a Jeremiah Fierce. All right, pack number 2. Probably from that pack. Probably that Dylan Harper, unless I missed something. All right, so there's more cards. You can actually make an assessment of what's the best hit from each pack, okay? So stay tuned because we'll be running our giveaway as we are in the final week of this month. And we'll be asking the question of the day to qualify for our giveaway. Of course, including, you have to be subscribed to the channel. You have to watch this video until the end. Like the video and share it with others. Especially liking the video, guys. I see a lot of comments, but I see the likes don't equate or even half of what the comments are. So don't forget to hit the like, otherwise you may not be registered for our giveaway, despite having a nice comment. All right, so here we go. A lot of base, a lot of cards that you can see that has to be turned around. All right, and we're about to come on to something. Grady Dick, Kaminga. So here we go. We are going to turn things around starting now. And we get a Anthony Simons, who is on my fantasy team, but no longer with the Trailblazers. And we are going to get a No Limit Thomas Sorber. All right, a No Limit of Thomas Sorber. Okay. I don't think I've pulled any numbered cards, by the way. Oh, we've got our first redemption. Oh, damn. It is a redemption, but it's of Eric Gordon. Wow. You get a... Why even have a redemption of Eric Gordon? Are you kidding me? Well, there you go. There goes our auto. It is a redemption of Eric Gordon. Wow. And that was found on this side, huh? Okay, Derek White. And we have a Rise to Stardom. This one is of Noah Asinge. It's a nice foil version of it. And we are going to get a, nope, just a regular. So, Noah Asinge. So, there you go. We have an auto. And it's of Eric Gordon. And it needs to be redeemed. Are you kidding me? All right, this is our first redemption card. Why would they make one of Eric Gordon? That's my question, okay? All right, well, your guess is as good as mine. All right, we have Behringer on the rookie. There's our VJ Edgecombe. Shaden Sharp. And we got Cedric Howard. So we're seeing some Jace Richardson. I hear a lot about him. We're seeing some rookies that we haven't gotten in other variations of this product. There's a Bill Russell. Look at that. Old school. Kareem. Old school. And the Iceman. So we have an Edgecombe. We've got this redemption. Auto redemption of Eric Gordon. Wow. That is sort of ridiculous in my opinion. Unless we get another auto, which I doubt. We do. But why would you even make a auto redemption of Eric Gordon? That is the big question. Okay, if it was like one of the rookies, I can understand that, but wow. Okay, on to the next pack. We have to move on. So we got we went to the other side and we end up getting the auto quickly as well. That was in the second pack. All right, here we go. Giannis. We are gonna try and ease up because there's no slow roll needed. We got our auto. We still have our relic card. There's Jared McCain year 2. All right. Hopefully we can get some heat coming up. 80. All right. We're going to flip things over now. Let's do that. Okay, there we go. We have a blue, but it's of Draymond Green. Is that numbered? It is not. But I do see a Con Kneppel, who's been balling out lately. A no limit of Con Kneppel. We've been getting a lot of Con Kneppel cards. What was he, like the number 4 pick in the draft? All right, he's been doing well. Sleeve him up. A no limit. And, oh, there you go. We got an Ace Bailey. All right, on this old school card here as well. Wow, look at that. This card came up dented. Look at that. Came out of the pack dented. We're going to have to make a claim for that, Topps. What's up with that? Okay. Wow, a dented Ace Bailey. And that was the only card that was dented. Quality control issues. But you saw it here first, guys. It came out dented. Top left corner. That sucks. We got a LeBron James on this foil version. All right, of, what is that? NBA All-Stars. Stars of the NBA. We'll sleeve it up. We won't probably have to demo it, but we'll sleeve it up because it is a LeBron James. All right, and then we go back to our base. We got Reed Shepherd, Victor Wembanyama on the base. There you go. We PC our Victor. And who else we got here? Josh Giddey, Walter Clayton Jr., D. Wade. No Cooper Flag, huh? Not yet, at least. We have Rasheer Fleming, Azanul, KG. All these cards are starting to come undone. Steve Kerr and J. Jack. Okay, so we move on to the next one. No Cooper Flag yet of all these packs. So here we go. Let's just try and get through the base. So I hear that there's no Luka, right, in the product. I know no Luka autos because these was exclusive with Panini, but I believe Luka is not in this product, which makes 0 sense to me, but it is fact from what I hear. All right, here we go. We're going to flip things over. Oh, I think we get our mem card as well in this section. We have our green Big Apple with Nick's teammate Shine. Nice one there. Do we get it numbered? No. And then we get a Ryan Kalkbrenner, who's been balling out. And following that is our relic. It is numbered of Kobe Brer. It is a numbered relic, and it is numbered to, what is that? 1 of 10. Is that 10? But it's of Kobe Brer. Once again, our luck, we are pulling gems, but of players we've never heard of, all right? So we will sleeve that up. Kobe Brer. 1 of 10. So we got to hope big things out of him now. Okay. And Jace Richardson. And we have a Kaman Malawak. And then we go back to our base cards here. So there's Ace Bailey. We'll sleeve that up. Sion James. And we have Magic Johnson. And still no Cooper Flag base. All right, so there you have it. We got our auto and our relic in on the same side of the box. Does that mean that there's just base cards on the left side when we go through them? Hopefully not. Okay, so last pack on this side. So we pulled an auto, but it's a redemption auto of Eric Gordon. For some reason, that needs to be redeemed. And we've got a mem card, a relic, which is numbered out of 10, which is cool, but it's of a rookie, which is cool, but it's of Kobe Breer. I don't even know what number draft pick he was in this year's draft, okay? So we're going to get right to it. Got a nice Laker card there. Speaking of Lakers, Austin Reeves has been balling out in the absence of Luka. I think he had a 51 and then, a 40-plus follow-up game. But then again, they lost to Portland, who I'm a fan of, but their team is not that strong. But with both Luka and there's Steph Curry, Luka and LeBron out, just not enough to get it done. All right. And we are coming up on it. All right, here we go. We're going to get some cards here that we're going to flip over maybe. Okay, so we have Jalen Brunson. And we have, there you go, that's a nice one, of Jeremiah Fears. Okay, it's on this brownish card here. We'll sleeve that up. All right, maybe our luck will change. Jeremiah Fears. Nice card of him there. And we're going to also, Kaman Malawak, we're getting his card here. Nice card there. And we have Jalen Wells on the base. Okay. And more base, but of course, as we look through the base, Riza Shea, here too. We are looking for Cooper Flag. Trey Johnson. Here's the Wemby lookalike, Carter Bryant. We've got Ben Seraph. We got these guys a few times. Elijah Martin, but still no Cooper Flag. All right, Rick Barry, Old School, Spud Webb, and Will Riley. So that is the first half of our rip. Thank you for sticking with us. Now to the second half when we still have those Mojo packs, hopefully to make things up. All right, because a Cooper Flag Mojo would be sweet, right? I think that one's going for, is it $1,000 or something like that? Did I see that correctly? Or at least, maybe not $1,000. I'm sorry, maybe like $100 or something like that. But if you get it graded, it could be $1,000. All right. Of course, PSA 10, Bronny James. All right, so don't know what to think, guys, with this redemption of Eric Gordon auto and this Kobe Breer patch. I have more hope in Kobe Breer than Eric Gordon, but oh well. And then we get a damage. We got a nice Ace Bailey that's all damaged. So what's going on here with this box? And no Cooper Flag yet. All right, so here we go. We got some cards to flip over. That's a cool thing. We got a bunch of, ooh, what is this? This card right here is almost like it's made of wood almost, okay? It is, if you feel the texture, this has got to be something, right? But it's a Pels, oh, it's numbered, so it is something. There's our first numbered card, but it's of the New Orleans Pelicans, and it is 16. Did I see that right? 16 of 25. All right, nice numbered card. It's almost made of wood, okay? It feels like it. All right, but it's of the Pelicans. Okay. All right, here we go. We've got Toppin, okay, who are not trying to thing here. We're going to have to flip something over. And it is a nice levitation of Giannis. That looks cool. We have Toppin, we mentioned. We have a James Harden old school looking card here. A much younger and slimmer James Harden. What MVP it shows. The MVP vault. All right, let's sleeve up this Giannis. So, stick with us, guys. I know it's taken a lot longer because there are a lot more parallels, which is cool about it. You know, I think for the value of 220, you know, it's pretty good in my opinion. There's Thomas Sorber. Dylan Harper, there we go. First time we pulled his base, finally. And we go with some more base cards here. We're going to get another rookie of Liam McNeely. Speedy delivery to you, Mr. McFeely. Not Liam McNeely. Larry Legend. And there you go. Do you know where that one's from, where I just threw out that Mr. McFeely speedy delivery to you? Let me know in the comments. I'll be impressed if you know the answer. All right. And I'll know you're really paying attention. Okay, so we're down to our final 3 packs before we get to the Mojo packs, okay? Oh, sorry, 4 packs left. All right, here we go. Thank you for sticking with us. I know this video is a little bit longer, but it is a jumbo box. So that is to be expected. Okay. Here we go. Westbrook. Green. Try and get through these guys till we get to the point where we've got something. KD in a Rockets uniform. There's Harden. And we're coming up. DeAndre Ayton, who's now in a Laker. Should be in a Laker jersey. Here we go. We're going to flip things around. Okay, starting here. Okay, we've got Ryan Dunn on this glitter. And we got to flip this one out. There we go. Dylan Harper of a No Limit. Nice one. Would have been better if it's foil. And we have a Devin Carter. And we have a No Limit of Neek Clifford. And I think that's it for that. Okay, we got a defensive duos kind of deal. And some more base, but we got our rookies. John Broome. We get Colin Boyles. Still no Cooper Flag. What is up? All right. Reynolds. And there you go. So I know someone, I forget who it was. I don't know if it was a hobby. I think it must have been a hobby box because, I mean, a jumbo, because they were able to pull in their box not only a Cooper Flag auto, but also a Cooper Flag relic card and a base card. So talk about loaded boxes. Now, definitely did not come close to that, but things can still be salvaged, guys, so stay tuned. All right, here we go. We're looking for our stands. I don't think we've got any more, maybe because they're being occupied by our Cooper Flags in the background. So 3 more packs before we get to our Mojo packs. All right, let's try and get through this. Thank you for sticking around. So our giveaway this month, guys, even though we're getting close to 1,000 subscribers, we're not going to have a live stream until we get that, which means that when we announce our winners, it will be in a November video. So when I say winners, winners of our various giveaways that we have this month. So get your final comments, likes, and shares in. Okay. All right. So we are going to Marcus Sasser on the glitter. We are NBA. There you go. We have a Stars of the NBA of Victor. We know we PC him. We've been getting a lot of Kaman Malawak. All right. This is a nice glitter of Kaman Malawak. And we have Draymond Green, who we don't care about. We have Ryan Kalkbrenner, who's been doing well lately. And there we go. Bang. Cooper flag, finally. And we got Derek Queen as well. And to Michael Peavy. Carmelo Anthony. And there's Mulak and Con. Look at Con Canepo. Look at that card. That card's all bent up as well. Okay, well, here's our Cooper flag. Sound the alarm. We got a base of Cooper flag. So finally we hit him. We get a Con Canepo, but it's all bent up. I mean, what's going on here, Topps? All right. Should I complain about this base card, guys? All right, to Topps, look at that. Okay, should I put a claim in for that one too? I should have a claim just on the mere fact questioning why do I need to redeem an Eric Gordon auto. But oh well, here we go. So we got our Cooper. Maybe there's more Coopers to come. All right, here we go. Isaiah Collier, you know we pulled him. So we could have sleeved up quite a few cards in that last pack, guys, but we're trying to move things along a little bit quicker. All right, here we go. And we're going to flip things around. We had a nice shiny card right there. Well, there you go. Jared McCain, year 2. Nice blue one. Not numbered, but a nice one. Hopefully he comes back from injury very strong. We get a Danny Wolf, okay? So we get a numbered card on this No Limit. It is of Danny Wolf, 33 of 250. We'll sleeve it up. He's on Brooklyn, so he does have capabilities, you know, if he gets some run to make something out of it, but I just don't know anything about Danny Wolf. All right, we get a numbered out of 250, at least it's a rookie, but it's of a rookie that we are not familiar with. Danny Wolf. Okay, so we are going to come back here. We have Jarris Walker on that one, and we got our rookies again. Igor Demon on that one. We have Ace Bailey again. Excellent. We'll take that. Sion James. Watkins. We got Magic, who doesn't look like Magic in the photo. And Noah Penda. Okay, so there you go. We got another Ace Bailey. And we're going to move on to our final pack before we get to the Mojo packs, okay? I know, it's been a marathon. Here we go, guys. We're almost there. All right, here we go. Last pack before the Mojo. All right, here we go. A lot of base. 40 cards per pack. It definitely will be the case. Okay, here we go. We're going to flip something over here. You saw something there. Oh, we got another Manu Ginobili on the glitter. And then we have a Jason Tatum. And we have a Kawhi Leonard on this one here, Daily Dribble. And we have Kelly Oubre. And then we go to our rookies. All right. Kasparius, Ryan Kalkbrenner again. Oh, there you go. Cooper flag once more. And it looks like he's being flanked not by Jeremiah Fears, but by Derek Queen. Okay. All right, there you go. And Derek Queen and Micah PV, and Nick Clifford. Okay, so we got 2 Cooper flags there. Okay, now it's time for the Mojo packs. All right, I've seen a lot of fire come out of this. Hopefully that'll be the case with us. A little reverse of fortune. We've got some damage cards. We've gotten some what's up with a redemption auto for Eric Gordon. We get a nice relic card of someone we haven't heard of, but numbered to 10. So let's see what we can get. Here we go. Pack number 1 from the Jumbo. I think the best Mojo we pulled thus far was of, what was that? Shea. Okay, so these are going to be all Mojo, looks like. And we start off with Cedric Coward. Okay, now familiar with him. There you go, VJ Edgecom. All right, we'll take that. All right. Little reversal of fortune. We will take VJ Edgecom on the Mojo here. Finally, we're cooking. Just as it's about to end. All right, we are cooking. So we're going to take this damaged Ace Bailey card out there. Put that VJ Edgecomb up for display. We've got a few more. We've got this guy, Kalkbrenner, who's been playing well. And the Aaron Gordon, we got him again. I think we got him earlier, the hobby box. He had a 50-piece. And we have another rookie, Jameer Watkins. Okay, so last pack right here. So VJ Edgecomb is the thing. So before we get to opening this one, guys, you need to, like I said, watch this, what you've done already thus far, like, comment. In the comment section, I want you to do me a favor and let me know your not too early for predictions. Okay, so I need to know who you think is going to be Rookie of the Year, MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year, and 6th man. Okay, so 4 categories, who your predictions are for that, as well as what you think is the best hit from this jumbo box. Okay, so here we go. And we're gonna get a blue. All right, so something different. Okay, we are getting a Kobe Brea. That's the guy that we got there. We are getting a Noah Penda, another rookie. Joan Berenger, another rookie. And Kaman Maluak. This is like his box. All right. If only he was Wemby. So the cool thing is all of these were rookies. We have a Kaman Maluak in the blue. It is not numbered, but we got probably like 5 cards of this guy in this box. All right, guys, so there you have it. In terms of the Cooper flag count, we only ended up getting about 2 of the base cards, which is a little disappointing, but you take what you can get. We got a nice VJ Edgecomb at least, and a few other nice cards as well. So thank you for sticking with us. Like I said, we are running our giveaway. This is our jumbo box. Until next time, take care. All right, guys, we're going to do a quick recap. After all, in terms of our haul, here are just a few of the cards that we got. All right, tell me what you think. These are some parallels that we were able to pull. All right. And we also got some base card rookies, Dylan Harper, Ace Bailey. We got the damaged Ace Bailey, VJ Edgecomb on the base. And we got another Ace Bailey in the wings, Ginobili. And as mentioned, we got a lot of this dude right here. This is Kaman Maluak. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So if he was the next coming of Shaq, and here's number 5. So this was the Mojo pack. We thought it was not numbered, but in fact it is out of 150, and this is number 51 out of 150. So that, as well as our, what do we get? We got 2 Cooper flag base cards, and once again, we've got these guys right here. We got a number of Danny Wolf. We got a Dylan Harper, No Limit. And for our Mojo packs, aside from that Kaman Maluak, we've got this guy. He seems like he's going to be someone, Ryan Kalkbrenner, and some other not so popular rookies. Probably the best out of this Mojo would have been the VJ Edgecom. So there you have it, guys, on top of everything else that we got. That's it. Thank you for joining us. Until next time.